friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Corina, or One Budgeting Wifey, as you might know me here on YouTube. And today I'm so excited to share with you guys 4 money myths that can keep you broke and that we want to avoid if we want to have financial freedom. And also, before we get into that, yes, in case you're wondering, my hair is gone. I chopped it off, I got rid of those extensions. I was like, it's time for a change. So let's go ahead and get into the video and talk about some money myths that we do not want to fall into. Let's get started. Alright guys, so as I was thinking about what I wanted to share today, I was really thinking about the things that keep people broke and things that have kept myself and my husband, what kept us broke before starting our financial journey, and also what keeps a lot of people in America just broke. So the number one money lie that can keep us broke is that when you make more, you should spend more. Now, you guys, I don't know if you've fallen prey to this, but I think I've fallen prey to every single one of these money lies. This one was a really big one, especially coming out of college when I was able to work like a full-time and got a full-time job in my career field. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm making money like nobody's business and I can spend it all and, you know, just rack up all this stuff. And that is really one thing that led us to being totally broke, like flat on our booties broke, right? It was so bad, but because we were spending everything that came in, we weren't saving very much at all. We were just spending everything that came in, and we were excited about our income, but we didn't steward it or shepherd it well. So that is the number one lie that we can fall into that will keep us broke, is we just keep spending everything that comes in when we should increase our savings when we get additional income that comes in. So money lie number 2 that can keep us broke is that everyone has credit. Oh, you guys, raise your hand if you've heard this. Raise your hand. Like, you guys can raise your hands. But seriously, I remember believing this and just hearing it, and even when you start to share that you're going to be on a financial journey and that you're breaking up with credit and debt, people think you're crazy, and people will tell you, no, you need credit, like everyone has credit, this is totally normal, you should have at least 1 or 2 credit cards because of emergencies, etc., etc. Everyone depends on someone else's money, right? Credit is just that, it's the bank's money, it's not your money. So the lie that everyone has credit is just that, it's a lie. And there are so many people living an amazing life not relying on credit and not choosing to use credit as a little crutch when emergencies happen, which they will happen. Alright, so lie number 3 is a super popular one, but it is that student loans, car notes, and mortgages are good debt. Now, don't get me wrong, we will have a mortgage at some point, but we will be working super actively to pay it off as soon as possible. Now, people will tell you this, that student loans, oh, that is a good debt because you need to get an education, and once you get an education you can get a better job, which yes, that is true, but student loans are not a necessity to have a degree, to get a degree, right? We can work hard and be smart about how we are going to school and the schools that we choose, rather than just taking on all of these student loans to pay for the schooling that we just so happen to choose. So that is one thing that we try to share with our students, our high schoolers, especially the high schooler that's living with us now, is about making those smart choices and planning for the school that he wants to go to. So making a plan for things, and really this goes back to really covering every basis of these money lies, is really making a plan and sticking to that plan and defeating the lie of instant gratification, right? We're the instant gratification generation and nation, and it is time to just break up with that and to get on a plan and to create a plan for yourselves. And the other one is car notes. You guys, I never ever, even when I heard the idea from Dave Ramsey that you can buy a car with cash, I was like, who would ever be able to do that? Like, that's insane. You'd probably have to save for 10 years. Like, I just don't see how that'd be possible. Yeah, it's definitely possible. And for us, our car note is one of the last, actually the last debt that we'll be paying. And after that, once our emergency fund is fully funded, we will take probably about 6 months to save up for a new car for my husband, which will be a nice used car. But we're not gonna have a car note ever again. And so we've learned that making a sacrifice here and there and making a plan will allow us to pay cash for these things that we thought were good debt and needed debt in order to purchase and to acquire in our lives. Now this leads us to lie number 4, which is that budgeting is only for broke people. Oh my goodness, you guys, all of these lies, I'm like, yep, totally remember being in that time and space and thinking like, only broke people have to make a budget because they don't have enough money to do what they want to do. No, that's totally a lie, right? When we don't budget, we are broke people, right? So if we are not making a budget and making a conscious effort, telling our money what to do and where to go each and every month, we are broke people because we are not telling our money what to do and we don't have a plan for our finances. So when we have a budget, which is basically a roadmap, right? Telling our money where to go and what to do, it allows us to use cash for these things that we thought we needed to be in debt for. So having a budget is for smart people, not broke people. And you guys, the last one I want to share with you is the biggest money lie that I believe and that I was told when I was little, was that it is better to spend other people's money. Now, you guys, this was a lie that my grandma told me, which she was so well-meaning because she used it as basically to say that she wanted to purchase things for my brother and I rather than for us to use our own money for them. But it put in my mind that I could borrow other people's money or use other people's money rather than my own money, and that it was a better option to do that. And so, although my grandmother meant well and she had a great heart behind what she said, it planted a little seed in my mind that really destroyed my finances as an adult and really created really bad habits for my money and for my finances as I became an adult. And so that lie is something that I had to break up with and know that it is better to plan with our finances and our money and in order to do the things that we want to do and have and accomplish in our lives. So you guys, those are 4 money lies that keep us broke people, plus one more that I added from my own experience and my own life. So I would love to know what money lie you believed before starting your financial journey. Be sure to leave it in a comment below, and don't forget to like the video if you've enjoyed it. And you guys, if you have any recommendations for videos that you'd like to see in the future, definitely leave that in a comment below as well. I would love to see those and definitely get some requests out to you guys. Have an amazing day, friends, and happy budgeting!